Welcome back. This is Dirty Money. We're halfway through the game. 3 players have lost all their cash, and there's 3 players left fighting over 3 grand. If they want to win, they've got to steal money from each other. Ben, you're in the lead with £1,500. Tanya, you're in last place with £700. If you're still there at the end of the next round, you'll be out of the game. It's time to play Dirty Money, and the clock is ticking. Who played Detective Bud White in the 1997 film LA Confidential? Ben.
Guy Pearce.
Wrong. Russell Crowe. Give to.
Tanya.
In classical music, who wrote the violin concerto The Four Seasons? Ben.
Vivaldi.
Correct. Steal from.
Chris.
In which organ of the human body would you find the islets of Langerhans? Tanya.
Pancreas.
Correct. Steal from.
Chris.
By what acronym is the Oxford Committee for Famine Relief better known? Chris.
Oxfam.
Correct. Steal from.
Ben.
Which series of science fiction film stars Mel Gibson as a... Ben.
Mad Max.
Correct. Steal from.
Chris.
In which sport would you use a ledger and a float? Fishing. Which planet is sometimes known as the Red Planet? Ben.
Mars.
Correct. Steal from.
Chris.
Which English playwright and poet was born in Stratford-upon-Avon? Ben.
William Shakespeare.
Correct. Steal from.
Chris.
In which US city is the TV series Angel set? Los Angeles. In which country is the city and Roman settlement of Genoa? Chris.
Italy.
Correct. Steal from.
Tanya.
What is the name of the protective layer in our atmosphere that blocks... Chris.
Ozone layer.
Correct. Steal from.
Tanya.
What is the full name of the organisation more commonly known? The time is up. I can't complete the question. We have a tie. Chris and Tanya, you both have £700, but only one of you will be leaving the game at this crucial point. I'm going to ask all 3 of you one more question. Any player can buzz in, but whoever buzzes in can only steal or give their money to Chris or Tanya. What is the unit of currency of India? Chris.
Rupee.
That's the right answer. There's only one person to steal from, and that's Tanya. Tanya, Chris has just put you out of the game. What's going through your mind?
I wish Ben had answered it and given me the money.
Oh, Chris, well done.
Thank you.
Hey, that's a second one. You had a bit of practice, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. My thumb's starting to work now, I think.
Chris, after that, why should Tanya leave you some of her money?
I think if she gave me her money, Ben and I would be fairly well matched, and I think she'd enjoy seeing 2 young men slog it out in the final.
Same question to Ben. What about you?
Just to give me a fairer chance against Chris, I think. I think he's a bit of a dark horse, actually.
Tanya, you've finished that round with just £650, and as the lowest scoring player, you're out of the game. But before you go, you must give that money to your opponent. This time, however, Tanya, you don't have to give it all to one person. How you choose to divide it up is totally up to you. But to help you, I can tell you that overall, Chris has stolen £150 from you, whereas Ben has stolen £200. It's a difficult decision. But Tanya, how much of your money are you going to give to Ben?
None.
Why?
Because people have already given him money and he can't remember everybody at the end, can he? So why should he remember me?
So you're going to give all your money to Chris?
Yeah, I think we need to even his chances against Ben.
Hey, Chris, what do you say about that?
I'm glad she's up for such a competitive finish.
Did you expect Tanya to give you her money?
You can't expect anything of women.
But Tanya, your account's empty. For you, it's game over. This is a final round to decide who gets to play for the money. This time, if you get a question right, you can steal £100. If you get it wrong, you must give £100 to your opponent. One of you will soon be out of the game, leaving the other with the whole £3 grand. It's time to play Dirty Money. The clock is ticking. In which sport do teams compete for the Super Bowl? Ben.
American football.
Correct. What branch of science deals with the study of the nervous system? Neuroscience. Which historical heroine was known as the Lady with the Lamp? Chris.
Florence Nightingale.
Correct. Who directed the 1995 gangster film Casino? Ben.
Martin Scorsese.
Correct. Which name is given to the mineral formations that hang from a roof in a cave? Ben.
Stalactites.
Correct. What is the title of the second Harry Potter book? Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. What is the name given to the thick layer of fat used by marine mammals? Chris.
Blubber.
Correct. Who was the first British pilot to fly solo around the world? Chris.
Amelia Earhart.
Wrong. Sheila Scott. Who directed the 1984 film The Terminator? Ben.
James Cameron.
Correct. Which wall was built by the Romans in the Chris.
Hadrian's Wall.
Correct. Which Scottish Olympic runner was portrayed in the film Chariots of Fire? Eric Liddell. What type of worm has been used in medicine to Ben?
Leeches.
Correct. Which volcano erupted in Chris?
Krakatoa.
Correct. The time is up. Chris, what can I say but bad luck?
Gutted.
You must be.
I knew the answers, but Ben was just quicker on the buzzer.
Bad luck, Chris. Hey, but Ben, well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
What do you feel like?
I don't know. It's not over yet. So he was certainly a worthy opponent, and it could have gone either way. So, just thank my lucky stars and see what happens.
Ben, you have a final sum of £1,800, which means that, Chris, you're out. As always, before you go, you've got to leave your money. This time, there's only one person who's going to get it. That's Ben. But, Chris, your account is now empty. For you, it's game over. Congratulations, Ben. You now have the chance to take home £3,000. All you have to do is answer 6 questions in 75 seconds. However, if you fail, you'll go home empty-handed and you'll have to give the £3,000 that should have been yours to one of the 5 people you beat earlier. I know it's tough, Ben, but that's the game. Let's play Dirty Money. The clock is ticking. Which Andrew Lloyd Webber musical is based on a collection of poems by T.S. Eliot?
Pass.
Cats. In pop music, by what name is Reginald Dwight more commonly known?
Elton John.
Correct. The axel jump and Lutz jump are moves in which winter sport?
Skiing.
Wrong. Ice skating. Which king was the father of Queen Elizabeth II?
George V.
Wrong. George VI. Who wrote the Italian poem The Divine Comedy?
Dante.
Correct. In Greek mythology, who killed his father and then married his mother?
Theseus.
Wrong. Oedipus. A Geiger counter is primarily used to measure what?
Radioactivity.
Correct. Bryan Adams' 1991 UK hit single Everything I Do It For You was part of the soundtrack to which film?
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Correct. Which American state is nicknamed the Magnolia State?
Florida.
Mississippi. Charcoal, sulfur and potassium nitrate form which explosive compound?
Dynamite.
Wrong. Gunpowder. The painter, draftsman and etcher Rembrandt was born in which European country?
France.
Wrong. Holland. Whose last words were allegedly "Kiss me, Hardy"?
Lord Nelson.
Correct. The Edinburgh Rocks and Milton Keynes Lions are British teams in which sport?
Rugby.
Wrong. Basketball. Time's up, Ben, and I'm afraid after doing so well, you only got 5 questions correct. I'm so sorry. Did you think you were going to do it there?
I thought I almost had it in the bag, but, bit gutted, but it's the way it goes, Almost had it, but not quite.
Well done, Ben, you were nearly there. But you're not going to get the £3,000. Someone else will. And it's up to you to decide which of them is going to get it. So, Ben, who are you going to give the £3,000 to? Are you going to give it to Kath?
No.
Why no?
I don't know. She seems to have a fairly good job anyway. And it was a bit of fun, but she went out first, unfortunately.
What about Ian?
I'm going to give it to Ian.
You're going to give it to Ian? Why?
Yeah. Well, his wife's expecting a baby, so, I know kids can be quite expensive, so I'm going to give the money to him.
Hey, nice one, mate. Ian, what do you say about that?
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Are you surprised?
Extremely. Rather blown away by it. a great day and thank you again, Ben.
So congratulations, Ian. You didn't win the competition, but you've won the money. Join us next time when 6 more contestants will be trying to win dirty money.
I had a go, you know, I was quite quick on the buttons. I think I did deserve to win. But, you know, £3 went away to a worthy opponent.
I was surprised when Ben gave me the money, as I thought that it might have gone Kath's way, as she had donated a large sum of money in his direction earlier in the game. I'm feeling absolutely ecstatic. I can't believe the generosity of Ben, and as I said, I'm just blown away.